Hey you guys, it's Jen at Jen's Haunts, and I've completed this project just in time to finish my haunt, and I just wanted to give you a quick look and a easy tutorial on how I got here and what I did. So let me give you a good look. I guess this is my lighted skull fogger, I guess is what I'm calling it. The tubing's in there. I already showed you that. And I took pictures along the way. So let me give you a good look, and if you would like to make one, you'll know how. Okay guys, so it started with Target. I found the skulls there, and I was feeling pretty lucky to find them because it's late in the season, and they were $5. The big one was $10, so that was great. The little ones I got at Michael's for 99¢. So then I had a piece of PVC just laying around. That was a 1 inch, and I drilled a hole in the skull. I drilled a hole in the piece of scrap wood that I had in the garage, and holes for the lighting. I used the drill bit, and I used the 1 inch drill bit to drill a hole in the skull in the piece of wood. So here I am installing the lights. I just went ahead and cut a hole in the back, put all the lights in there, put one in each eye, and glue gunned around that. So then I had chicken wire in the garage. I tend to not throw things away that I think I can use for future projects, so that was cool. And I did put a long screw, in the top of that neck and hung the chicken wire on it for support. So these skulls, you would think it was hard to get in, but it was super easy. I just put 2 holes in the skull with a drill bit, and then kind of just fish hooked the floral wire through it, and I wired it on. So there's my piping for the fog machine, and I had that off of another prop, so I just took it off there. The eyes are the half golf balls, the really cheap thin ones, and I just cut them in half and glue gun them over my eyes. So here's the back. You can see the back of the head where I took the skull part of it out to put in my lights, and that's just a look at that. So then I put paper for the great stuff to stick on. I guess if I was going to do it over, maybe I would use trash bags. It might make it more waterproof. So here I am just making sure that everything still fits before I start my great stuff. So I put the great stuff on, and it covered pretty well. The little skulls and the spiders, I used toothpicks and shoved them through the back into them so that they would stay. So then here I'm just checking to make sure that everything is still all fitting. So here it is lit up. So the back, my husband wanted lighting inside the whole thing, and that was fine. So I just took another strand of lights, and I floral wired them into the front of that. So here I am with my Monster Mud. You know, this Monster Mud, I just eyeball it. At this point, I use this stuff. I don't have to worry about it drying out because it's powder. I buy the oops, and I don't care. This happened to be gray, which was just lucky. But I don't care what color it is because I'm going to use that black driveway sealer, and so it's going to end up black. And then I just mix it with the drill and the attachment in a small bucket. I just mix whatever I think is going to cover, and if I need to mix more, I do. But with this project, I got it right. I made one batch, and Monster Mudded it, and it was fine. So here's the side of that. I decided to not Monster Mud the skulls. I thought it might take away some of the character and definition in the skull because it's kind of thick. So I decided to just use the driveway sealant on that. And that worked out fine. I had a little less texture, but that driveway sealant, you know, it's got a little bit of a grainy texture, so it was fine. So then here I have I put tape over the eyes, and I painted it with the driveway sealant. And then the parts that I couldn't get after that dried the next day, I hit the whole thing with black spray paint to make sure that there weren't any areas that the rain was gonna, mess up or soak through. So here it is from the side, other side. So there it is. At first the spiders were gray dry brushed as well, but I felt like they were blending in and maybe they shouldn't look like they were part of the stone. So I went back and I painted those all black. But I think this turned out well. When I get this, out in the yard and get it hooked up to fog, I will show you a video of that. I did decide to add a little crow just for some interest. And out there in the dark, it is kind of dark, so I put a candle on the other side of it. But so here it is, you guys. This project, being that I had things just laying around the house, probably cost me $40. And like I said, I was copying a spirits product, which I don't remember how much that was, but it was more than I wanted to pay. So here is mine, and like I said, it's not totally enclosed, so if I'd used a plastic bag, I wouldn't have to worry about rain getting in there, but I live in Northern California, so hopefully it'll be fine. I could always bring it in if I had to. And I kind of like that the light shows through. I think it looks kind of cool. So that's it, you guys. I was happy to share this project with you, and I hope to see it made in your yard next year. Have a great rest of your week, and I will talk to you later.